Okay, this is one of my favorite questions. Oh, sorry, my thing's coming up saying uninstall something. Oof. Okay.
No
Um,
worries.
what's more challenging for you? Delivering subtle emotion in a quiet scene or sustaining high energy during action or dramatic scenes?
Hmm. I think it honestly depends on the exact scene and the exact moment. But for me, my normal, more everyday character, and maybe you can tell this, maybe you haven't spent enough time with me yet, but I'm pretty laid back. I'm pretty like calm and chill. I definitely have my moments, don't get me wrong, but I'm pretty laid back in general, and I think a lot of people describe me that way. So I think that comes very naturally to me. And I think like really breaking that's a bit more challenging and honestly probably more fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good. You get to experience something different and break out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. That's what I love about acting class. And yeah, just honestly, yeah, the process of acting in totality.
Okay. All right. What's the funniest thing to ever happen to you on set?
Um, oh, let me think. Honestly, probably in Uncle William, Please Say I Do. Just filming that scene of kicking my
Mhm.
nephew Jason, like just the actor was hilarious. Just like his reactions, the way he'd like swat at the water and get so mad. Yeah, I love those once again unique moments, unexpected
Yeah.
moments that come from a person just being themselves.
Yeah,
And
he totally deserved being kicked in the pool, by the way.
1,000%.
Yeah,
He needed that kick in.
he did. Okay. How do you stay authentic and present on set with all the distractions that like cameras, crew, and time pressure?
That's a wonderful question. For me, I isolate. Like I find a place where no one's holding, and a
Yeah.
lot of times, like the first AD will have to like flag me down or like call for me or they'll text me or something. I mean, I've gotten more professional as time has gone on, and I'll just let them know. But I just like to find a place where I can isolate and be in my own energy. Sometimes I'll listen to music. Sometimes I'll read a little bit. A lot of times I am working on my lines and just trying to get it all inside of me so I can get out of the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely creating space is important because a lot of us actors we're super sensitive, right? And even a lot of people in the vertical community that I've come in contact with, very sensitive, energetic beings.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, sometimes we can get overstimulated with like so much rush going on set and like all these electronics and like things moving around and people talking and radios, like it can be overstimulating. So it's nice to just go find an isolated place. And
Yeah.
and yeah, people don't get on to me too much for it.
Good. That's good. Okay. If you could revisit any character you played and perform it again with everything you know now, would you? And who would it be?
Yeah, definitely. That is, I love that. I would do Ethan Armstrong in Hello, Let's Get Married, and I would play it, just like having the experience under my belt. But what's interesting is as I'm saying this, I'm also imagining it, and I bet that there would be beautiful moments that were created the first time that couldn't be replicated the second time as well.
I
So
agree. Yeah.
yeah, isn't that cool? Isn't that such like
Yeah.
a beautiful thought?
I love that vertical. I love it.
Oh, thank you. It's such
Plus,
a
it's got my
feel
other John.
good.
It's got two Johns that I love. So,
Oh, he's the man. John Henry Richardson, right?
I love him. Yeah.
He's the man. He's such a cool dude to work with. He's sly too. Like he showed me some like Robert De Niro type acting techniques and whatnot. He's interesting.
Yeah. He's such a good man. So, yeah. Okay. The vertical format is evolving rapidly. What changes do you want to see over the next few years?
Just like higher quality. I want to see it look like, and don't get me wrong, some productions are really stepping their game up. Like I just did this boxer film in Vancouver, and like I was really impressed with the quality and how it looked. But definitely quality. I want to see it look more. like what we see in Hollywood,
Yeah.
cinematic, super cinematic, like really high resolution, even if it's shot vertically, that's fine.
Mm.
I'd also love to see just really moving, like gritty stories, like
Yeah.
verticals that have a sincere focus on storytelling, like really telling story. And people are wanting to do it. Like it's only a matter of time.
Mm.
I think sometimes with business, people get stuck on the algorithm that works, that prints the
Yeah.
dollars. And I get it. Hey, it's just big business. I'm not gonna go conspiracy theory on people and like freak out about it. It's just big business. People want to make a dollar. I get it, but like let's also get back to really caring about the art because I've been watching these old films lately and it's like people cared about the art.
Yeah.
Same with music. Like people cared about the art. It wasn't just pushing some like political agenda or telling you what you should do with your life to get money and to get women and whatever, like all these worldly possessions.
Yeah.
And it wasn't about some algorithm that just prints money. Like it was about, yeah, I don't know. There's just such a wholesome vibe,
It was
and
about the art. It was
it
about
was
the art.
about the art. Yeah, and I think we all feel that. We all feel
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I know people are calling for change and everybody wants some kind of change, but it's not going to happen overnight.
Mm.
So the small changes here and there is still progress.
Well said. Yeah, I appreciate that
Mhm.
perspective. That's a
Yeah.
we all need to hold that. That's great.
Yeah. Okay. What are some challenges you face on set that others outside the field might not recognize?
Mm. One is just getting used to being an actor, just line memorization. Like I always told myself, like I'm gonna have it when it comes to acting. If not in the beginning, like energetically, like I will be able to get there. I know it. Like, I've lived so many lives within this life. Like I'll be able to get wherever I need to go on the spectrum, as long as it's in alignment with like my morals and boundaries and that sort of thing. But I lost it again.
You're right. Okay, so how do you navigate a character? Oh no, that's again, I lost it. What are some challenges you face on set that others outside the field might not recognize?
Oh yes, yeah. So definitely line memorization is a big one, but honestly, it is a muscle. Like I butchered paragraphs on "Hello, Let's Get Married." I butchered 4 pages of dialogue on "Uncle William, Please Say I Do." I butchered a whole scene on Kiss Me 99 Times a Day. Like the first 3 projects, I embarrassed myself multiple times and it just happens. But you know, it's only like one day or like one scene or whatever, and then you just move on, you pick up. But it's cool because even in my perceived failures, like scripties would come up and be like, you know, this has happened to Ryan Gosling. Like on the Barbie
Yeah,
movie, he could not get it down and a scriptie got up under a desk. So like it happens to even the greats.
yeah.
So
Don't
definitely
say that.
getting
You are great. But I know what you mean.
I love how you keep that perspective. That's that's yeah. You're like an earth angel. It's
Oh, thank you.
powerful reminders for people. I
Thank you.
appreciate that you do that.
All right. Well, how do you make similar roles feel unique?
Um Once again, I mean for one, you know, input like watch different movies, watch how different people have done it and once again, you don't have to emulate but just absorb. Um Yeah, I'd say that's a big one. And then once again, you know, check in with yourself. Where are you presently in this moment, in this character, in this scene, literally in this present moment? And what you're bringing in this moment is going to be different than even what you're bringing in 10 minutes or 5 minutes or in the next present moment, really. So the more you just tap in, tune in to the present, and then push that outward onto your scene partner especially the audience will get whatever it comes out as, you know.
Yeah. Okay. If you could star in a vertical that you would class as your perfect storyline, what would it be?
Mm, I would do, going back to your question about like what do I want to see more of? Really gritty storytelling. And I'd love to play a great redemption story for the people. Like I would love to play like a guy who was a hardcore drug addict who really falls. Maybe he was even in a high place and fell from status and then has a powerful redemption story. Something like that's gonna really hit people and pull at their
Mm.
heartstrings. Like, but specifically with humanity, not just a rom-com or not just a
Yeah,
love story, but like really showing the humanity of like, wow, like yeah, we're
yeah.
all human. I love
Showing
that.
really
That
good character growth. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's good. I like that. Okay. Um, which project has challenged you the most and how did you, sorry, which project has challenged you the most and how did you grow from that experience?
Mm, um, that's a great question as well. Physically, this last one that I did, the boxing one, like I was fighting 2 full days. Like it was stunt choreography, all like excuse me, like all day long for 2 whole days. And that was very physically taxing. I would literally fall asleep in between takes at times. So definitely that physically. And I think with Mafia's Captive Bride, that one really opened me up energetically, like getting used to like bringing power in scene, whether it be like quiet confidence or whether it be explosive. Like I got that chance with Sebastian, and I feel like that really opened me up as well.
That's good. That's good. Okay, if you could swap roles with any character you played for a day just for fun, who would it be?
Ooh. I would say, honestly, I would probably go with Ethan as well and Hello, Let's Get Married. Because he wasn't just this like cold billionaire. He was the most like who I am in real life, like
Yeah.
stern and like masculine when he needs to be in the business room or when he's got to be a protector. But in real life, like pretty chill and goofy and like loosened his tie literally, like didn't have a
Yeah.
tie a lot of the time. So yeah, probably him. And he's a billionaire, so I've got it all.
Yeah. Can't complain with that.
That's
Okay.
right.
What do you think makes a performance unforgettable?
Mm. I think it's when someone is just so connected to who they are and not just the pretty, not just the good, but the bad, the ugly, and all of the gray in between. When someone is connected to that and they vulnerably and willingly put that out there for the world to see, uh, that's where it's at.
Is there anything you want anybody to know about you or your work?
Um, I really think that I just appreciate that people are tuning in and like then actually approaching me on social media. Like look at this. Like this is so cool. It's human connection.
Yeah.
And like it's also unpredictable human connection. I'm not going to a networking event. I'm not seeking it out. It's very organic and I like that. And so yeah, I'm just so grateful that you guys are tuning in and um showing us like that what we're doing it's touching souls or it's allowing you to you know learn about us as people and learn about what we're about and maybe you find some good in that helps you with your life and so I just think the human connection aspect is really awesome.
Absolutely. I know that these verticals changed my life. So that's good. And you in particular, as I told you, you were the first person to send me a photo shoot to encourage me to do my edits. So
Wow. Wow, that is so, it's cool
Mm.
how, yeah, time reveals it reveals the path for all of us, and that's cool. I love that. See, I'll be honest, Kathy, I'll open up with you. Like I've been getting in this really negative headspace lately at times of like, man, like I feel so alone in this career. I didn't know it was going to be like this. Like I'm experiencing more success than I've ever experienced career-wise. But like I'm on these planes and I'm going to a different country for 11 days and yeah, I'm hanging out with people, but it's very temporary. Then I'm jumping on another plane and going to LA for a day and a half and then jumping on another one. It's this like solo journey. And don't get me wrong, I like my own company. It's not that, but it's just sometimes or at least for me, I think about like the South and being with my family and just like being in community. And sometimes I get caught up in this like existential, like, oh, you're born alone, you die alone, and everything that happens in between is very temporary. But you know, we all have that. Like I'm not alone in thinking that. And ultimately I know that. So the fact of the matter is like even having conversations like this, it matters and it may inspire someone or it may teach someone something. And yeah, yeah.
Well, you know from our previous chats, I've always got your back. So if you ever feel that
I,
way, you know where I am.
I appreciate that.
That's okay.
But yeah, like everything that is happening, it is creating ripple effects, even for your life and my life to change based on our interactions with each other. So it's cool. Like the point, the positive light and all that doom and gloom I was expressing is like, yeah, no, it everything does matter in between. And we're not alone even in feeling alone.
No, I mean, I've spoken to a lot of the fan base and I know how important all of this is to them as well. So we've
Wow.
got this little we're like part of a community now and
Mm.
it's an important community. And you know, most of us all get along very well. So yeah, it's great. We've always got someone to have our back. So it's good. All right.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a couple more questions. All
All
right.
right.
Um, if you had the power to change something in the vertical world, what would it be and why?
I would get rid of like the hitting girls so
Mm,
much. Like
yeah.
I've had it changed in scene for myself personally. Like there was a character where I was supposed to slap a woman and I had that changed. And I ended up just like yelling at her basically.
Mm,
But that's probably the biggest one. Like I don't know if it's just like something that comes from like C dramas and K dramas or something. Like I don't know if it's yeah, I don't know where it comes from exactly, but I just know it's like it's gnarly, man. And so many people are complaining about it at this point. It's like y'all got to do something. Unless they're taking the like hate is love approach and they're just going to keep producing it, but I don't know. I eventually like the people will probably revolt and like stop watching those types of content or
yeah.
that type of content, you know.
I mean, I was that frame of mind for a long time too, and I hate the unnecessary violence. But I was speaking to somebody, Holly from that runs Verticom, and the way she explained it to me was quite empowering. I was like, oh wow, okay.
Mm,
The violence isn't good unless it helps the storyline in a very impactful way.
mm,
So, I mean, it's obviously every drama has some kind of violence. I mean, fighting Bruce Lee, everything like that, they all fighting. So there are drama, there are violence, but it helps the story. So
mm.
if we could take away the unnecessary violence, then that would be a big change, I think.
Well said.
Thank you. Well, I can give that one to Holly. Yeah. But it was cool. Yeah. Okay. Is there certain roles you feel less confident doing?
I don't think it's less confident. I think it's just a matter of like boundaries.
Mm,
You know, like there are just certain lines that like I wouldn't cross, and that's okay because someone else will always fill the role. You know,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how I look at it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. How do you handle moments when you're on a scene that doesn't go the way you envisioned?
See, that's the thing. That's why I love to not be heady about my work because
Mm,
I don't have problems like that because I don't go in with it envisioned any certain way. Like I like when it comes to me in the moment.
yeah.
When I find myself envisioning it a certain way and then going and trying to do that, that's when things fall flat. I've seen that in acting class, like hardcore. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go up and do this. And I'd go up and do it, and I'd be like, that was awkward. Like
Mm,
I was trying. It's like trying to be cool or like trying
yeah.
to yeah, like trying hard, just
Yeah.
trying. It's not a it doesn't feel good. So what I do is once again I just tune into where I'm at now and I go in as my character and whatever comes out is gonna be unique. And if the take sucks or if I forget my line or something like that, we'll rerun it.
Yeah. All right. Last question. What makes, oh, sorry, what does a good day on set look like for you?
Mm, a good day set on a good day on set for me looks like a 9 a.m. call time.
Hmm.
Because 9 is nice because you're off by, 9. You feel like you don't have much of a day or anything like that, but I don't know. The sleep schedule on that is nice. 10 to 10, 9 to 9 is awesome. But outside of that, it's honestly just getting up, running my lines after hopefully, ideally having ran them the night before a little bit,
Yeah.
at least like writing them down or recording them or something to get them to sync. And then just going to set, usually in my car. Um, but I'm thinking about getting a motorcycle, and like I just think it'd be so awesome to whip up to set on a motorcycle and never have problems with parking, and I could get away with parking on location when people can at times. I think that'd be
I
awesome.
remember we had a conversation about the motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm still sitting on it, like, because my family and the people who care about me are very split on it. There's a lot of
Hmm.
like, dude, you're gonna die or whatever, and I get it. I love y'all. I appreciate you. I understand, but I don't know. Destiny is destiny to a degree, and there's a freedom that you get on a motorcycle that you don't. And
Yeah.
I'm willing to take some other precautions, like there's a what do you call it? A airbag suit
Oh yeah.
and there have been people who've been thrown off motorcycles at 90 miles an hour and we're totally good. No broken
Oh,
bones with airbag suits. So,
yeah. I mean,
there's
like
options.
I told you before, like I know a lot of people that ride motorbikes and they love them, and I know that they are, cool and freeing and things like that. Mine comes from the personal experience where I nearly lost my dad.
I I
So
remember.
that's where mine is a little bit different. But again, and it's not about you. Like it's about you, but it's not about how you're going on a motorbike. It's about people around you, you know. But it is your decision,
100%.
and either way, I'll support it.
I appreciate that. And hey, maybe you're part of the reason that I haven't pulled the trigger. Maybe you're doing
Don't blame me
God's
here.
work.
Oh gosh. All right, you need sleep. Um,
Yes, I
and
do.
thank you so much for taking the time, even in your massively busy schedule.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, no, I did. Did a part of my flesh think about canceling? Yes, but was I going to allow myself to break the commitment? Absolutely not. So I'm so grateful to be here, and I really appreciate your time and your energy, and everybody watching as well. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I'll talk to you very soon.
Okay, peace. I appreciate you. The edits look amazing. Keep it up.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.